There were finances that were tight. My mom ended up with an unexpected pregnancy. My dad also battled addiction. So there was some struggle in the family environment. My grandma did introduce me to Jesus. And I remember watching Billy Graham. And at that point, I know I had asked Jesus into my heart as a child. I became promiscuous at an early age. At 17, I met my oldest daughter's father. A couple years later, I met another man. We got married, and we stayed married for about 10 years. It was not a good marriage. It was, of course, I was full in sin and darkness, and a lot of abuse and drugs and alcohol. So I did have a child when we were separated by another man. My husband at the time and I decided to try to reconcile and bring her up. And so we did, but the marriage spiraled and continued to worsen. We ended up having another child, my son Eli. He was about a year and a half old when I filed for divorce. I ended up losing my home, losing the children due to my addiction. After several run-ins with law enforcement and a couple of visits to psych wards, and just broken and lost, I cried out to God. And He sent me here to the New Orleans mission. I was scared, but when I walked through the doors here of the house, there was a peace. There was just a knowing that this was where I was supposed to be. Since then, I have learned forgiveness. I'm learning forgiveness. I now know I'm a child of God, and He delivered me from the power of darkness that did have power over me, but it no longer does today. He delivered me from that, and not only delivered me and is healing me and saved me, but He's given me that authority now over what once held me in bondage and captive. Now that I've graduated, I have transitioned here as a live-in volunteer, and so I'm just learning to serve the Lord and to serve His family and His people. So as far as restoration, I do speak with my oldest daughter. I still speak with my parents, and as far as the two younger children, that's in the process. But if I could say that's far exceeded any expectation I could have ever set. I would never have planned this for myself in a million years. Only God.